Hello guys, welcome to the expo. Today we are going to talk about upcoming summer animes part 2. If you didn't see the part 1, please go and check it out. Link in the description. So the video is late, but I hope you guys will enjoy this video. So without further delay, let's hit the intro. Number 9, Houkago Taibo Nishi. They are restarting the broadcast on 7th of July. Number 8, Fugo KG, Balance, Unlimited. They are restarting the broadcast on 16th of July. Number 7, Monster Musume no Oisha-san. It's a new anime airing on 12th of July. A long time ago, a war lasted over a century between humans and monsters. The war has been so long that nobody remembers why the war was started. Everybody got tired of the killing and a treaty was formed to end the war. Dr. Glenn is a doctor who has his own medical clinic in the town of Lindworm. He runs the medical clinic with his assistant Safi, who is a monster. Dr. Glenn treats every patient with care, whether the patient is a centaur who was injured in war or whether it's a mermaid or whether it's a golem. Dr. Glenn doesn't discriminate between his patients. Basically, Dr. Glenn is a human doctor that treat monster girls. But is the Lindworm as simple as it is shown? What will happen when Dr. Glenn will find out about the dark secret about the city of Lindworm? Number 6, My Teen Romantic Comedy Sanfu Climax. It's a new season airing on 9th of July. My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu returns with the series' long-awaited conclusion and resolution to the nail-biting cliffhanger ending of season 2. But the messy emotions of Hakiman, Yukino and Yui won't be easily expressed, and as the members of the service club band together to host a school prom, they will have to put the feelings into words and truly learn to understand each other at long last, if the service club can even stay afloat, that is. Number 5, No Guns Life 2. It's a new season airing on 9th of July. No Guns Life is pretty much of a retro-futuristic cyberpunk anime that has everything from violence to gunslinging action to political messages. From an aesthetic standpoint, the anime has some dark and gritty backgrounds with stark contrasting colors in its palette. The character designs here play a key role, since you don't usually get to see partial mecha characters with revolvers as their heads. Speaking of the characters, I personally did not expect much, especially from the ones with side roles. But the main character, with his detailed design and badass personality, seems quite promising and perfectly fits the role of a savage ex-soldier cyborg. It is the kind of show that takes its own time to develop, so as a viewer, you have to be a little patient with it. As of now, it seems like a pretty good cyber noir anime which, if not anything else, can certainly be a visual feast for all action fans. So before you start watching this one, just make sure that you're a little patient with its story, as it does eventually show a lot of potential. Number 4, Kanojo Okarishimasu. It's a new anime airing on 10th of July. Kazuya Kinoshita has broken up with his girlfriend Mami Nanami after dating for about a month. He uses an online app to rent a girlfriend named Chizuru Mizuhara, a beautiful and attractive girl. However, because she appears to be too perfect, he writes her a low rating, but then Chizuru berates him for that and reveals she is meaner than he expected. However, when Kazuya's grandmother collapses in the hospital, he brings her along and the grandmother is smitten with how great she is. Kazuya continues renting Chizuru in order to keep up appearances with his family and friends, but things get complicated when they discover they are next-door apartment neighbors and attend the same college. Later, other girls from the girlfriend business also join in dating and showing interest in Kazuya. Number 3, Gibeat. It's a new anime airing on 15th of July. In 2030, Japan. A virus has infected humans throughout the world. Infected people turn into different forms of monsters based on their ages, sexes, and races. The virus is named Gibeah after being rich in variety like Gibeah. Just then, a pair of samurai and ninja appeared in such a blighted wasteland of Japan. They both traveled from the early Edo period, fighting together with help from a doctor who tries to find cure for Gibeah. Facing ceaseless attacks from Gibeahs and outlaws that attack travelers for food, they start the dangerous journey with enemies all around. Number 2, Re:Zero, Starting Life in Another World Season 2. It's a new season airing on 8th of July. Re:Zero Season 1 finished when Natsuki defeats Sloth Sin Archbishop as well as the Witch God. This Season 2 will describe the battle's wake. You will notice Season 2 of Re:Zero when Natsuki came back after winning the death. He got to know his power. He's that much power he can change the timeline. Great to know he was successful in bringing Satellite back. And there ought to be Echidna, which understood for Greed's entry. A Roswaal asks that their severely injured Subaru to undertake the trials of this sanctuary after reuniting with Amelia. Before the top pick, if you didn't subscribe our channel, please go and hit the bell icon for upcoming videos like this. And number 1, Sword Art Online, Alicization War of Underworld Part 2. It's a new season airing on 11th of July. Sword Art Online, Alicization returns this July with the release of War of Underworld 2. Hence, the show has dropped a trailer to hype fans. Last month, Sword Art Online, Alicization has revealed its new release date for the War of Underworld Part 2. The installment was originally slated for an April 2020 premiere. However, due to the pandemic, the release was rescheduled to July 2020. As per Crunchyroll, the upcoming second installment will take place 6 months after the two disciples, Kirito and Eugeo, and an Integrity Knight, Alice, brought down the Pontifex administrator. With the fighting over, Alice has been living in her hometown, Ruled Village. Alongside her is Kirito, who has not only lost his arm and soul, but also his dear friend. Alice also lost the will to fight as a knight. Meanwhile, in the deepest areas of the Dark Territory, the Dark God Vector has resurrected. The army of Dark Forces begins their invasion into the human empire in hopes of attaining the Priestess of Light. Consequently, the human empire force led by Bakuli prepares for a war against the army of the Dark Territory. However, with Kirito and Alice still down and troubled, it remains uncertain whether they will fight alongside the human force.
さあ、キリト。
Hope you guys liked this video. Please show your support, like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel for latest videos like this.